Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole. I'll be your host, and my channel is called History Unleashed. And I am doing my first intro vid to this channel, and I figured that maybe I could take you guys all on a history adventure with me. And in the spirit of Halloween, I figured that why not for my first video, don't I get us doing a little task and putting together a little project that would consist of a little bit of gathering, possibly a little bit of making, and of course it'll always be open to self-interpretation. These are just guidelines possibly, or these are just, ideas that maybe what you could put into your history hunter's kit, because that was what we're going to put together. And at times it might seem like it is a bit like a vampire's hunter's kit that you have possibly seen, Googled, or read about. But we are going to call it a history hunter's kit because it obviously will be for our historic journeys and adventures throughout history on this channel. So again, in the spirit of Halloween, I figured why not start my channel just prior to Halloween commencing, because it is almost upon us. So now to get started, first you're going to need some sort of container or bag or something to put all your stuff in. And of course, this is a history channel, and I might actually have some history sort of channel merch to purchase later on this channel. And when I do that, I might put a little history hunter's kit together. But of course, it's not going to have stuff like this, because this obviously will remind you of Dr. Seuss. And this is just for the intro video of the kit that we're going to put together right now, but not something that I will sell, because obviously that'd be a trademark issue. And whatever kits that I possibly will have on sale on this site will just be something else that's more unique to just this channel. So anyways, with that, here is my bag that I'm going to use. You can use any kind of container, bag, or anything, or you don't even have to if you don't want to. Like, again, it's open to self-interpretation. You don't have to put one together if you don't want to. And again, maybe they will be available for purchase if you would like to just buy one ready-made, or I might sell things individually. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. So to start it off, we're obviously going to need a handy-dandy notebook, which will be good for any history adventure. And you can pick your notebook to be anything that you would like. It could be small, it could be big, it could be just sheets of paper. And I just had this kicking around and I haven't used it yet. And I bought it because I thought it was really pretty. And I thought, well, what the heck, why don't we put it into my history adventure kit? So I'm going to put that in now. And then there's another book that maybe we would like. It's quite an ancient book. Even though, most people would be like, oh, well, that's a Bible. Well, it is. There's lots of history behind a Bible. I just bought it new, so obviously I didn't open it up or anything yet. You might have one kicking around your house, but I figured I'd just get one special for this this history hunter's kit that I'm putting together today with you. So again, there is a lot of history with the Bible, and I mean, you might be someone who's a very faithful person, so that would be something normal that you would put in to your bag. But it has a lot of historical relevance. I find the Bible very historic, and I might, get into that on my channel with some videos consisting of some history behind the Bible, and possibly even the poetics, because that's what it's written in. It's a lot of ancient poetics going on in this book. But anyways, enough of that. We're just going to keep on filling up our history hunter's kit here. So I'm going to put this into the history hunter's kit. And the next thing that you might need, and probably will need, and I'd suggest it, is a little bit bottle to put some holy water in. And these bottles I did find online, and they do say holy water, and they've got the Christian cross on it. And they do come individually packaged, so if I do make them for purchase on my channel later, then they're going to come packaged individually. I just figured I'd take one out so that everybody could see. It has writing on one side saying holy water and the Christian cross on it. And we can put that in our bag now. And some other stuff that maybe would be good for a history hunter's kit is maybe some spices that maybe will help get rid of any kind of vibes that were conjured up possibly during our little history investigations and stuff like that. So of course this is open to your interpretation, to whatever you feel you would need, but I figured I would start with some that I felt would be good to put into it. So one of them is cardamom, and I'll put that in the bag now. And another one is cinnamon sticks. And of course, these are in the raw, preferably, because they have more history behind it, right? And this is History Unleashed. And nutmeg is another one. And I'm going to put that one in. And then I also have whole cloves. And this isn't in a bag. They had to put it in here. And I might actually, when I do make them up, and if I do sell them, then I'm going to buy really nice little jars and stuff to put them in. But I'm just putting it together all roughly right now and just suggesting what you would need. And so let's move on. And the next one would be garlic. You know, garlic historically always helped you to get rid of vampires and as such. And you'd always wear some cloves around your neck or something like that. But I'm going to add it in. I didn't get a big one. I just got a small one at the grocery store the other day. And I'm not going to mention any kind of grocery stores, or any stores where you could buy this stuff, because I'm not quite sure with all the legalities on YouTube on what you're allowed to talk about and what you're not. So I'm just going to omit that for now. Same with where I've got the bushel of wooden stakes here. But you can usually buy them in a set, and this one has 25 in a set. And I haven't taken them out or polished them up or sanded them up or anything like that, because I'm not sure if I want to. But I did buy some sandpaper, which you can purchase in packs with all different sort of grits and stuff like that. And I'll decide if I want to sand them up or not. And if I want to cut them down, I also bought a saw, which you may need if you don't have one on hand. But these sticks will also resemble what you would find in a vampire's kit, but we're calling this a History Hunters kit, because also this would resemble the wooden stakes that witches in history were burnt at on the stake, and the witches trials, like Salem witches trials and stuff like that. Most people will know those ones from the United States. But that's another topic that I may possibly get into on this channel too, is maybe some witch trials we'll go through. But that is a resemblance of these. Same with the Vampire Hunters kit, but we're calling it a History Hunters kit. So you can add in a few or how many that you want. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I have a bushel of 25 here. So we can sand them down if you want to. If you want them to resemble more like what you would see in a Vampire Hunters kit, then you might, you know, like sand them down or not. But I mean, what does one look like anyways in one of those kits? I mean, I think that's into self-interpretation to whatever you would like to do it. So you can sand them down or you don't have to. You do whatever you would like. And then another item that you may like to have in your History Hunters kit is a mallet. And you can get all different kinds of mallet. This is the one I found the other day when I went shopping. But there's wooden ones, there's these rubber ones, but they're always kind of heavy, so you got to be careful with it too. But we're going to put that in our bag now. And then after all of this, then you might actually like to have a sip of something nice, because who knows what we might encounter in history. And that is why we're putting together this History Hunters kit, because we're not really sure what we may encounter in history. History can be very, very fun. It can be very, very dry. I'm sure a lot of people in school found history to be very dry and stuff like that, but there is a side to history that is very fun and exciting. And it could be even a little spooky at times, but who knows what we may encounter in history. That's why we need a History Hunters kit. And with that said, maybe you older people out there that are of legal age would like to add some alcoholic beverages or something like that to our bag. so that maybe after whatever we have encountered and got away from, and carefully, we might need to take a shot after all of that work. And it could be even just for the accomplishment of what we have learned at the end of the day, when we go video by video or adventure by adventure. Because eventually, if this channel does take off, I would like to take us all on historical adventures, maybe to some really obscure and interesting places around the world. As I'm not saying I'm an expert in ancient languages, but I can, decipher some stuff. So it'd be interesting to maybe go and see these things in real life. Not to mention some of the beautiful Gothic cathedrals that are out there in Europe, especially. Or maybe some other places. I mean, especially, like the Gothic cathedrals and stuff like that. You go walk into those places and it is a story in itself. It tells a story, and every inch of it you can read if you know what you're looking at. And so I just thought maybe I'd put together this channel and do something I love, and deliver it to some people that might be interested in listening. And I hope that maybe we can all have a little bit of fun of putting our little History Hunters kits together. And seeing that it's almost Halloween, you don't know, maybe you can even use it within your attire for Halloween night or trick-or-treating. But I figured that I would put this quick little video together just to get the channel started out, and I hope that we enjoy ourselves on this little adventure. And with no further ado, I shall end this video, and I hope that you enjoy yourself putting this together as much as I have. And I really hope to see you soon on my channel. I will be going live at times, and I might be putting up some more videos soon. But until then, this is my intro video, just to say hello and get all interested and introduced to each other. Now you take care of yourself, and you have yourself a great Halloween and spectacular experience. See you later.